This is Tommy Watt for T2T Boxing. I'm joined by Ebanie, the blonde Brommer Bridges, fresh off of her TKO victory. How you doing?
I am good, very well, thank you, Tommy.
Third round TKO.
Yeah.
Looked, you were fighting with bad intentions out there tonight. You were letting a lot of that time out of the ring.
Yeah. Well, look, you know what? Obviously having 8 months out of the ring, there's a lot of hunger there. But I also had to, stay calm. And the main thing that I was thinking about for that fight was just stay calm. Tight defense and just try and pick it apart, don't rush it, you know what I mean? Because obviously, like I talked before, that's what I usually do. So that's why I really wanted to come into this fight, not rushing and having really good defense, and it worked. So she was tough, man.
It took a lot of punishment in that. There's a very impressive array of your attack. I was very impressed with.
Yeah.
You're fighting on the inside. We've shown those really nice uppercuts, really good body work as well. So I think you've obviously been working on a variety of your attacks.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We actually thought she was going to be a bit taller as well because me going up 2 weight classes and her not saying that she couldn't really come lower. So we thought she would be a bit of a taller girl. So we were working trying to go to the body and over the top and stuff. But hey, I always love body shots. I love the inside work. So I'm much more comfortable in there. But kind of the way she was fighting, I felt like I could take my time just a little bit and breathe and try and counter punch her. And when I did counter, just obviously just let him go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It looked like you almost had her out at the end of the first.
Yeah.
round.
Well, I actually thought because he said.
Seconds to go, I think.
Yeah. Well, I thought when he stopped us at the end, I thought he was going to give her a count right in the last thing, and he just separated us. So, but yeah, no, hats off to her. I was feeling my knuckles. I'm just wow, this girl is tough. I got some really tasty uppercuts, which is nice.
There's some really nice shots in there. So you mentioned in the ring after the fight, you want to fight again this year.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Is anything locked in?
No. Nothing locked in yet, but I am looking at end of November. Hopefully we'll find confirmation on that after this fight, next week.
There is a very big show in Australia towards the end of November.
There is, yeah. So maybe if I'm lucky enough, I can get on a good show. So there's that, and also looking early next year. I need to keep busy. I've just had 8 months off. As you can see, my ankle was good. I've had to work on things in that whole 8 months. That first fight I learned so much, and I really think I came out in the second fight, a lot tighter. Having Arnell as well. It's been a godsend. He's really worked with me on a lot of things. I was really pleased with my performance, not just because I stopped her, but I did everything I wanted to do. Would have liked to maybe get some nice overhands, but hey, she had a tough head.
But she didn't. And
she wasn't backing up. She was still coming.
She wasn't. Apart from the first round, she wasn't really too rock.
No, she was coming. She still was coming forward. She was. It wasn't like she was backing up or really running away. She was still trying to throw some punches. And she was tough, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want to come and just finish, obviously I like finishing the first round, but I've had 8 months off, so I don't mind getting a bit of the ring work in and getting a few minutes out, so I'm really pleased, and now I'm hungry to go again,
And is that a bit of a weight off the mind, having got the injury in the first fight, and that being such a struggle, and it obviously been such a long road back? Was that in the back of your mind that this can happen again? Or?
Yeah, obviously I did have fear, a little bit of fear of, obviously the injury. I just don't want any injuries this time. But I tried not to let it consume me, and instead of focusing on not getting any injuries, I was like, okay, this defense needs to be tight. Make sure you sit, and it's okay to take your time. Obviously my last fight, I was straight from the amateurs, where it's just brrr, and if you stand and you catch, hey, congratulations. Legends, Ebanie, congratulations. Champion, congratulations. Sorry.
WBF
just by KO, was it KO? KO Tyson Lantry. Oh, was it? Yeah.
From Tyson Lantry, the shock decision really coming, but very powerful punches. I understand you're a bit inspiring with.
Yeah, I know, I just inspired with him after he'd already done 10 rounds with fresh guys every 2 rounds, and he was so strong. I learned just from moving around with him, just the way he moves. I was this guy's serious. He's Filipino, man. These Filipinos, they know how to punch. They really do.
Fought 2 times in the last 3 years or something. Before then, he fought Katsidis, Cambosis.
He's had heaps of fights.
And BH came up for an absolute bombs tonight. As all he was interested in was the knockout. So what's next for yourself? Obviously.
So we're looking at November, obviously, and my podcast. Hey guys, I've got my podcast, me and Tommy's podcast, Punches from the Pods. We'll be there Wednesday. We're going to be recording it. I'm going to be talking even more about my fight, and we're talking about future fights. I'm really excited for that. You know, if you haven't checked out my podcast, Punches from the Pods, please subscribe. It's on Spotify, iTunes, and Google and anywhere that you get podcasts.
Anywhere you get your podcasts from.
And I talk all boxing. Me and Tommy talk about all topics. You know, we just did nutrition. You know, heaps of information there for you guys about nutrition. But yeah, you know, we're gonna go on with that. I'm loving that. You know, I'm really passionate about boxing. So it's really easy for me, guys. And yeah.
All right. Well, look, I know you've got a lot of friends and family out there. 3 or 4 tables filled up. And yeah, I'll let you get back and obviously see them, get your photos done and everything else. And we will catch up on Wednesday.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Cheers, Ebanie.